And to those of you who are graduating today, thank you for your service and congratulations on successfully completing the Veterans Court program. I'm extremely proud of the work that you've done. I want you to understand I am very proud. I have a sense of what I've watched what the judge does with participants, and getting through this program successfully took real work from you, real effort from you, no less than the battles that you engaged in on behalf of our country. There is a cliche that freedom is not free. You've heard that cliche. And we know what that often means is that, the freedom that I, the civilian, that all the rest of us who have not fought, the freedoms we enjoy, we can thank a veteran for that, right? So we do thank you. I thank you. I'm grateful. I want you to know that. And it's burned in my DNA because one of my great uncles fought in the 442nd in World War II just 2 months before the war ended. I am in 2 weeks, about to go on a delegation to Normandy, France, to observe the 75th anniversary of the invasion of Normandy. Doing this job connects you to a sense of history and a sense of the sacrifice. And there's not a VA that I don't visit or veterans that I don't speak to who are struggling with PTSD that does not remind me of the sacrifice and the price that you paid for our freedom. So I recognize the price you've paid. But recognize that you have just completed a program not about my freedom or the freedom of those around us, but your freedom. And that the fight you're engaged with now is a fight for your freedom. And here's the interesting rub about it. The victory you have there is a victory not just for you, but a victory for all of us. Because we value you. We would hate to see you not win this battle that you must do every day, moment by moment. Each choice that you make will impact whether or not you win this battle every day. And it will get easier as you build momentum. And you have momentum behind you now that you've completed this program. So I want to thank you for the 2 battles you fought, one abroad and one right here at home. And to put this all in context, this is an age-old battle, I was a former English teacher before I became a member of Congress. You might know the story of the Iliad and the Odyssey. The Iliad is a story of a 10-year war, the Trojan War. It chronicled atrocities. It chronicled, deep events that obviously could, if you read the Iliad, reflect the kinds of post-traumatic stress that we know exists today. But then the second part, the Odyssey. The Odyssey was the journey home, a 10-year journey home. And metaphorically, you can see it is the cleverness and the persistence and the intelligence and wisdom that Odysseus fights to get back to his home, to be reunited again with his wife Penelope and his son Telemachus. So metaphorically, I mean, you're fighting an age-old struggle, but we now are not just in a 10-year war. We're now approaching 18 years, and that's had. If there's unseen things that are going on with you, there's also unseen things, not fully aware things that we are experiencing as a society. So we walk this battle with you. Just know that I, as your representative here, I think about you every day, and I fight the battle every day in Congress to make sure that we have the resources, that we learn how to spend those resources more carefully on solving the struggles that you're involved in. So I hope that you'll continue to give back to your country, your community, and your fellow veterans. I hope that you will always work toward a better tomorrow for yourselves and for others. There's still so much work to be done in our country and in the veteran community. And as we look ahead to all that we accomplish, I hope that we together will work together for a common vision for our country. We have real challenges ahead of us, but I have no doubt that if we continue working on ourselves and continue working together, There's nothing that can stop us from creating a place that works for us in return. So let me just say, God bless every one of you, and God bless the United States of America.